Om Shanti. Constantly experience an unshakable, immovable, and constant stage. Just a game. No type of upheaval in the world should create any obstacles to your unshakable and immovable stage. Become such destroyer of obstacles, so unshakable and immovable, that you overcome all obstacles as though they are not obstacles, but just a game. Experience a mountain to be like a mustard seed, because knowledgeful souls know beforehand that all of those things are going to come and that they are going to happen. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Welcome to Vikti Parivala. Today's day 4. Constantly experience an unshakable, immovable, and constant stage. Today's topic, just a game. Self-respect practices. Baba's right hand, true helper of God. Whose hand I am? I am Baba's. This hand is his hand at work in this world. I am a true helper of God. Every soul I meet, I leave closer to their own self-respect. Points to practice. Step 1. I am Baba's right hand, a true helper of God. Step 2. I am the lamp Baba has lit, his flame burning in me. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi.
In this Om Shanti, in this life, Brahmin life, our focus is on self-effort. As much I listen to Baba and I practice. Recently, Baba had said, you all should have self-respect and create the rosary of self-respect. So based on that, the homework has been created. I don't know how many of you are doing, but we tried to create the steps in the homework also, because Baba wanted us to be very stable on one of the self-respect for 10 minutes. And then Baba said, okay, maybe it's difficult for 10 minutes to just be stable in one thought. Do it 5 minutes. So based on Baba's directions, the homework has been created into 2 steps. So we do 5 minutes one and second step 5 minutes. So I think so much effort is being done to provide us with this homework. And I'm sure that respect for Baba's direction and the efforts of those who are creating it, we must practice to be in the self-respect. I'm not going to ask how many are doing, but I'm sure you all are doing. And because everything is, this whole awareness, I am Baba's right hand. Because so much struggle happens if I am not appreciated and I do so much. Sometimes I overdo, sometimes I don't want to do. All these different stages come because we forget we are God's helpers. We are Baba's right hand. Always in our lives, remaining connected with Baba is the main source of strength for us. Baba is watching us. Baba keeps our record. It's Baba who gives me power. It's Baba who makes me instrument. So seeing Baba as main director in my life, even whatever part I'm playing, and maybe someone has given me some duties, but it's Baba. So as much situations come in life so that we can use knowledge. Situations come in the life so that I can use power of yoga, increase my power of yoga. So I think that, as Baba had said, that look at the situations, every scene of drama is a game. And I'm sure in your life, somewhere, whether in your school life, college life, or even otherwise, you have definitely played, right? You had been a player in a game. Or is there anyone who never played, right? You all in a different games, right? Maybe it is, whatever. It could be cricket, it could be football, it can be any game, right? Badminton, but we all have played some. So, whatever we listen, you have to deeply contemplate on that. Reflect on what was the experience, what did I feel. I am playing a game and I will continue to play this game. So, one of the questions someone recently asked, thought comes first or awareness comes first? Because we have to change our thoughts into awareness. And awareness then will change into action. So, to have right awareness, that means changing every point of knowledge into awareness. Not I have knowledge, I have all the points, but am I aware of that? And awareness then directly affect our all, as I said, attitude, our drishti, our action. So in listening to Baba and changing into my awareness, because then awareness is which will guide my whole life, is very, very important. So even maybe until now, you haven't done or not experienced yet what it is to see everything as a game. We have good opportunity for another 24 hours until we get another new direction or new teachings that I practice for 24 hours. Really, I'm looking at everything as a game or not. Just keep reminding, keep seeing, so that within 24 hours you have a good experience of what it is like to see everything as a game. What did I experience? Did I believe it? Was I able to do it? Did I win? Did I got defeated? All these. So let's all make an attempt and for 24 hours take it as a homework, but also make it a reality in your life so that from now onwards, right, you see everything as one of the part of game, not drama, not scene of drama, but is part of the game. You see how you feel about it. And then you will be able to relate to the point, relate to Baba's teachings in a very practical way. So Baba says that just a game. Say these words, when you see something happen, just a game. And see what comes back to you, a thought and the word, and what it brings to you, what feelings you have when you say just a game. Whether at present, whatever happened and whatever will happen, just a game. So Baba says that No type of upheaval in the world should create any obstacles to your unshakable and immovable stage. Mm. No type of upheaval in the world should create any obstacles to your unshakable and immovable stage. Become such destroyer, become such destroyer of obstacles, so unshakable and immovable that Baba says you overcome all obstacles as though they are not obstacles but just a game. It is just a game. Baba says experience a mountain to be like a mustard seed. Because knowledgeful soul Baba says, knows beforehand that all of those things are going to come and that they are going to happen. A knowledgeful soul, because Baba has told us, no, all this will happen, this will happen. I remember Baba used to tell us that all the obstacles come to me and I pass them. Then I am able to share with you that yes, children, this will happen. These kind of storms will come. These kind of forms of Maya will attack you. These kinds of obstacles. So Baba, in advance, through Baba's early morning Murli, Baba tells us everything. And so when we see it, Baba has told us, even what we're seeing today in the world is exactly the scenes which Baba described us. I remember one time Baba said, they have divided everything. This much water, my ocean, this much sky, your plane shouldn't come. You know, this time when we came from India, because of war, they had to reroute, they have to refuel. We used to come directly from Delhi or Bombay or Ahmedabad to New York. And now we stopped in Rome for 2 hours because they had to refuel. We had to take a longer route because we couldn't. It was very unsafe to be in the sky in someone's country so longer hours. Baba used to say. And I remember when, I don't know how many of you heard that in India, most of the airlines are saying we can't fly now because everything you're not getting or it's expensive. But if we increase the ticket from 3,000 to 8,000, so definitely there won't be too many people. Then our planes, so they're informing the government, all the airlines, that we won't be able to fly. So Baba had said, I remember one time Dadi Gulzar said, nobody will be able to come here and there. And today when you hear this news and see the situations, you just feel, but Baba has told us. Baba had said this will happen. So we shouldn't see it as obstacles or something new. But Baba always says, no, be ever ready. Suddenly things will happen, be ever ready. So ever ready for what? First is to adjust to the situation. Not internally we start having such a thoughts that my stage is shaken. Now what's going to happen? Then Baba says whatever happen is beneficial. Whatever happens, you will be safe. Whatever happen, at least you will get dal roti. If not, uh, or maybe kadi khichdi, whatever, but you will get the basic. So kind of put yourself into those kinds of directions and remain very unshakable and immovable, but practical, right? look at the reality and prepare yourself accordingly. So, yeah, homework again to remain unshakable, immovable, and look at everything as a game. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
Om
Dear Mohini Didi. So nice to see you again. It's been a long time.
Yeah, after a long time. Where are
So
you
this is,
sitting? It's a different kind
yeah,
of
same.
background.
I'm at home. I'm back to Montreal again. I was away for
Mm.
3 weeks, but back to Montreal. And yes, this is springtime. So spring means tulips.
Tulips, tulips, right? They are
Tulips is a
beautiful.
beautiful. So
Mm.
especially for you,
But
I got this.
are they from your garden or from outside?
No, I wish they would be. They're growing now in Montreal, but we're a little bit, the tulips are coming up now, but not really. Spring is a little bit late this year. It was very cold. But in our hearts, it's always spring. So these are tulips from the store, but just for you.
They are beautiful. Thank you.
So nice to be with you again. And yes, I enjoyed the topic tonight about being a game. And I have a very interesting topic for you, which is in the game, it seems there's a new player recently. And that new player is called artificial intelligence, which we call AI. It's something we didn't see coming. When you think of it, we had fax machine, then we had phone, some kind of technology, but now it's like artificial intelligence. And what I've seen is that so many Baba songs are now coming
Mm.
from artificial intelligence. I know we talked about it in Madhuban. You can take a picture of Brahma Baba, and suddenly you can make Brahma Baba dance, sing, give drishti. Brahma Baba can do, maybe it's another birth, like there's Avyak stage, and now there is artificial stage. And recently I saw that there were some who are using Baba's Murli, and through artificial intelligence, they are getting new churnings, new
Mm.
interpretation. It is so. I was wondering, what are your thoughts about, because this is growing a lot, this is a lot of it happening. And I don't think we can say it's all bad. In a sense, technology is not necessarily everything is bad. We can answer email through artificial intelligence. We can get better in understanding, better information. So I was wondering, what is your thoughts on, because we're making effort to be natural. That's what my thinking is. I want to be authentic. I want my understanding to be authentic, to be natural. And now there's this artificial intelligence making beautiful song, beautiful melodies, beautiful everything. What are your thoughts about it? Are we becoming artificial or are we becoming more natural?
I like when I was in Madhuban, someone used the word angelic intelligence. And
That's
so
nice.
when I hear the word AI, and I always think about angelic intelligence because I feel we shouldn't be dependent on that. And whatever is created, as I like, songs are beautiful, even the music, the words, and I know some of you know that after Morley, if you want to play song, just play AI song. Exactly whole Morley, every word of Morley is in
Mm.
that song. So we like it, we enjoy it, but I think that it could interfere our life. It could create some good things, but also a lot of negative things. So I would say that even in the world, is being used a lot, but I would rather not use it, to keep away from it. And I know that even in our meeting in Madhuban, we said all these kinds of Brahma Baba's act and photographs, and we shouldn't be allowed to use. That means we shouldn't have. And we tell people not to do that. But I don't think anyone can stop all these things. But also, I came to know as many times you press the button for any kind of YouTube or anything, then number keep increasing, and also we get very little bit addiction to press that again. So how to keep myself free from that influence? Not only influence, but it could be a trap, it could be a fraud, it could be. So we all have to be very careful of what we're speaking and what our communications are. I mean, it's quite a challenging that we keep ourselves very safe from not being intervened by AI, So, yeah, I mean, I'm very,
Right.
very much aware about so many things which are also not right. Uh, you know, I mean, we can't do anything, but at least we try to see how I remain unaffected and not much involved in AI.
Right. I understand also, you met Brahma Baba, you saw him smiling, giving your hand, giving toli. You saw him moving. Most of us, we didn't see Brahma Baba moving. We only saw fixed pictures, and only a few have pictures of Brahma Baba really smiling. So I can understand it's very tempting for some people to just, make the picture move a little bit and they feel, oh, Brahma Baba is almost like I can feel something better. Now, you have seen both. So when you see Brahma Baba artificial angel and real angel, what are we what are we breaking or what are we missing with artificial intelligence? Are we removing the sacredness, the holiness, or the purity of Brahma Baba? Or what are we losing through AI?
Yeah, I think definitely everything could be beautiful, but that real what he was can never be done through AI in the sense of whether it's his smile, his feelings for us, and the way he loved us, you cannot create those feelings, and those feelings are real, And I know, as you mentioned, that those who haven't seen Brahma Baba, they feel pleasant and they feel, but I don't think it's real, no? So when we hear the stories that these tell us, and or we read the story Adi Dev, it has completely different feelings. I mean, I haven't really tried to go into that whenever I don't want to do it, but I just want to ask, but do you really experience something?
I'm sure some people do. Yeah, they do experience something. Definitely.
Mhm. What
AI
about?
can be extremely powerful, but is the feeling that we're experiencing connecting us with the real Brahma Baba or Shiv Baba? That would be my question. Definitely we can feel something through AI, but are we connecting with the reality? That would be really, for me, my question.
No, no, so that's what I'm asking. Do people feel that it's real? Do you feel that it's real, or you know that it's being created by artificial intelligence?
Well, I think that as time, I mean, artificial intelligence is moving very quickly. So what we're going to see in maybe 6 months or 1 year is going to be very different. So as you said, we cannot control it. But the question is also is about, am I real in my own spirituality? And I think that today the world is becoming more and more confusing. We talked, many months ago about fake news. For me, when I watch many things on social media, honestly, many times I don't know if it's real or if they invented or somebody created that news. And where I'm, connecting this with is what about my own spirituality? I just spend time with my, I call them my lucky sisters, not my lucky sisters, but my lucky sisters. And I really enjoy being, with my sisters because I'm trying to feel, am I real in my spirituality? Am I authentic in my love, in my caring? And I'm wondering, what do you think when you see so many Brahmins? Sometimes people are very high, oh, Baba, Baba, and no, they're so high. Is it real? Or is it like, how do you feel authenticity? What do you feel is being authentic in our spirituality?
So Baba says, no, that your interaction, your practical life, but also many times Baba says your face and interaction really shows about your spirituality. It's not just, there is sometimes intoxication and you just keep saying Baba. But then there are some mothers, they have real experience of Baba in their life. How they were helped when there was difficulty, how they got power when they didn't feel that they are strong enough. So there are real experiences of many mothers, and there are some maybe which is for short time. And but what I find that actually uh, I should say majority, 99% Baba's children are spiritual, are authentic, and have love for Baba, commitment towards Yagya, and they constantly feel that, in the self respect of I am Baba's helper, I am Baba's right hand. So I don't know, not even 1% I would say are influenced by other resources, any kind, whether AI or people's different experiences. If someone's Brahmin life had a lot of obstacles. I remember that, when I was very young, then I don't know how many of you know that one of my auntie, my mother's sister, and her husband, they had got married recently in 1936. So when they heard about Omanli and they went and they left, they surrendered. So after that, my whole family got panic and they said, no, daughters are going to meet BKs, and there was a whole thing happening. But when after partition, they came to Delhi and they were visiting because they're looking for contacts. So they came to my grandfather, law kicks, because they got the address. So he was kind of very anti until then. So one of, her husband, my, uncle, he started talking to Mo about, don't go very fast, do it, just do it, but don't think of committing, don't. So I told him, can you stop it? Because your experiences are yours and my life is life. Even now when somebody happens, people start telling you stories. When this one was sick, then this medicine. When this, I say, can you stop? Because everyone's body is different, karma philosophy is different. Why you have to compare me with someone who had the similar kind of symptoms? And so I think that also our own self, this whole thing about reality, about the truth, and about, your own experiences. There are people, I find that Brahmins are very, very authentic. I mean, I'm surprised that how very innocent ones or even very professional, intelligent ones. I meet so many in India, and it's they are experiencing what is real, what is spiritual, and so I don't see anything which is not real in them. very, very authentic.
I'm thinking about it also because of today's Murli, Sunday's Murli. And Baba was mentioning two things. One is you can have very high experience in Amritvela, but then during the day, it's something totally different. And then he was saying also some people may have a certain attitude. Let's say if they're in front of you, they will have a certain attitude. But Baba was asking, is there a difference, if you are not in front of Sister Mohini or if you are not in front of the BK family, how are you when you're all by yourself at home? Is there a difference? And in that way, I'm wondering where is authenticity if I'm one thing at Amrit Vela, another thing during the day, one thing in front of seniors, another thing when I'm all by myself. Is this, what do you think about it?
Mhm. It's not very common. I think every Baba's child, during day while doing actions, being a karma yogi. I mean, if somebody is an effort maker, all this will not happen. It's
Mm.
very, very rare, very rare. But then, as you
But
said,
Baba
that
was mentioning
sometimes,
it this morning in the Murli, so it must not be so rare because that's what he was talking about, no?
no, no, he gives examples so that others can avoid it and others can inculcate in a proper way.
Mm.
But as you said that, when I'm in India and the news I hear about USA, coming to USA, and when I came, it was completely different in the sense of it was so easy, everything was so smooth, nobody stopped you. And but what you hear is so scary, in the sense of, oh, they might do this to you, they might do. Majority people, whether they are visitors or citizens, they come very smoothly and there is no problem. So I think that we should, trust yourself, trust Baba, and always see that everything best will happen to you. So keep those feelings so that, in reality and what Baba says, I think that everyone is making attempt,
Mhm.
even if Baba mentioned, but Baba sometimes gives the example which are rare also, so that we know that it shouldn't be like that, or
Mm.
check yourself properly. So that's how I see it.
Well, I think you have a very high angelic intelligence, and you found a way to answer questions in such a way that it becomes a blessing to all of us. So I really appreciate and thank you, Mohini Didi. It's good I like to, ask you questions like this sometimes that are very connected to our reality. But I like the blessing, the way you are phrasing it becomes a blessing. So thank you. And yeah, it's good. Many will be thinking about it next time they
Mm.
create artificial answer to their email or to their Merly churning.
I think I want to wish you all angelic intelligence and just keep very free from any kind of temptations and short
Mm.
attainments, go for real. So we have
And I
Toli
know for
here.
now we don't have artificial Tolly, right? We still have real Tolly, no artificial Tolly.
It's nuts Toli, and this is peanuts Toli. Peanuts and
Nice.
brown sugar. Both are very good, but we can only show you. There is no
That's
way.
all right.
Yeah, but actually there were not many, but some from Montreal in the retreat. And I
Right.
think we gave for every center. I don't know if they took some, but
Yes,
of
it
course
is.
you can get in the real too. Anyway, thank you very much.
Thank you,
And
Manidiki.
I think this topic we have never raised or talked about, and I'm happy that you brought up this whole thing.
Thank you. Lot
Okay.
of love, Om
Om
Shanti,
Shanti.
everyone in Avyakti Parivar, and very nice to be with you again, Moini I miss you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Mhm.